Here's a short original story inspired by Jurassic Park. It's been 20 years since Jurassic Park was shut down. In that time, a lot has changed. Humans have learned from their mistakes. So when a new Jurassic Park was proposed, it wasn't on an island, but deep underground in a massive desert crater. The idea was to control the environment, to make sure there would be no disasters. The dinosaurs were also gene-edited so they'd be docile, unable to breed and unable to hunt. They were more like pets than wild animals. Dr. Neha, a young paleontologist, was invited for a research tour and she couldn't believe what she saw. T-Rexes walking calmly past visitors, herds of triceratops peacefully grazing, all in carefully controlled environments. This park was amazing. It felt like she had entered a real Jurassic world. But beneath this illusion of peace, one raptor wasn't like the others. It was named Echo, and from the moment she saw it, she noticed that it was smarter than the other raptors. At first, it was subtle, solving a puzzle box in a way that no raptor had before, for example. But then it became more obvious. The raptors would sneak out of their enclosures at night and observe the guards, memorize their routines, and even communicate with each other in ways that the scientists hadn't seen before. One night, the lights flickered. There was a containment breach. Everyone panicked, thinking the dinosaurs would attack. But they didn't. They ran away. At first, Dr. Neha thought they might be trying to hunt. But that didn't make sense. These dinosaurs had never hunted, and they weren't the kind of animals that would suddenly become predators. Then it hit her. They weren't trying to dominate. They just wanted to be free. The next day, Dr. Neha was called into the control room. The CEO of the company wanted to know what she thought they should do. Should they alert security? Or should they open the outer gate and let the dinosaurs out into the wild? It would be dangerous, but it would also give the dinosaurs a chance at freedom. Dr. Neha knew what she had to do. The next morning, the world awoke to news reports. Dinosaurs had vanished. No one knew where they went, but some believed they had headed into the Grand Canyon, while others thought they had run off to the mountains. But we know that's not true because we have the footage. A few days after the incident, Dr. Neha sat at her desk in the old Jurassic Park, surrounded by books and fossils. On her desk was one souvenir from the new park, a small claw-shaped stone. She traced its ridges, remembering the feel of it in her pocket during the tour. She knew which raptor it came from, Echo. Suddenly, the door opened and her friend walked in, looking exhausted. "Did you see anything?" she asked, holding up the stone. Her friend looked at it, smiled sadly and shook her head. "No, but someone else might have." Outside, a herd of dinosaurs thundered across the plains, their shadows stretching long in the setting sun. They were heading into the mountains, following the call of the wild. And that is the end of Jurassic Awakening. If you liked this story, please stay tuned for more. Until then, remember, some things belong to the earth, not behind glass.